That's not a review. I'm not reviewing it. Stop it. Leave me alone. Hello, you lovely people of the internet, and welcome to another day of me being seriously messed up. And today's seriously messed up involves me not having enough money to post off my application for a what are they called again? Provisional driving licence. So I only had £1.4 in my bank account, so I couldn't post it. Not today. I'll have to wait until Monday now, or maybe Tuesday, depending how much time I have on Monday. It's all a bit, this is not how I planned things to go, but money gets in the way of everything, you know. That is a bit disappointing, if you haven't already said that, which I might have done, because I'm not taking notice of what I'm talking about. All I've done today, because of this, is listen to an audio book of Interview with the Vampire by Anne Rice. So I was listening to that anyway, and sleeping, of course, because when you put an audio book on, you lie down. What's going to happen? For me, what happens when I lie down listening to an audio book, I inevitably fall asleep. And I'm quite good at falling asleep, so that's what I did. I've had an idea of trying to put little Easter eggs in me videos. There are some anyway. There are always some of the little outtake bits at the front. There's always something in those. And I've been thinking about putting them in the videos, but just because I can. Not because it'd be of any significance or anything, it would be funny for me. Because I do this to entertain myself, because otherwise, if I'm not creating something, I do go a bit potty. And as you can tell, I'm already a little bit potty. Watch this video to the end of the video. Well, I still haven't read a poem, have I? I said I was going to, and I didn't. I'll get around to it. I'll remember maybe tomorrow. Let's say I will remember tomorrow. I do watch quite a lot of videos on YouTube. I fill my head with all sorts of stuff. One of the ones that's stuck in my head is the use of LSD in treating things like depression. It really kind of, because I've got a history of taking psychedelics and other things, I like the idea of being able to do, if I could do something about my depression and it would fix it, I would do it, absolutely. But I also worry about, because I've got previous experience of psychedelics, whether that would be a bad thing because I know stuff. I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure there will be studies on it in the future. Now they've started working with things like LSD again. It was interesting, like seeing the science of it. I've been watching videos on how to do things with DaVinci Resolve, which is the software that I use. There's a free version of it. One of the bad decisions I made was buying the studio version. It's just a financial bad decision, because from a making a video's point of view, it was a really good idea, and I'm glad I've done it, because I mean, as you know, I make a video every day. I've been doing it every day now for nearly 8 months. So I'm learning these new things over the last few days. It means I can start, you'll have noticed that I've changed some of the things that I do in videos. I'm kind of starting to enjoy the more complex side of it, of the editing, rather than just simply banging videos together, because I'm giving myself time to learn things. Like the other day, I spent hours setting up the video thing how I wanted it. Exported the bin, but I didn't export the bin how you're supposed to do it. And that's where it all went wrong. But I didn't realise that. I'd watched a video how to do it, and I was going from memory. So when I tried to do it yesterday, when I tried to use the thing that I'd done yesterday, it didn't put it where I wanted it to be. But that's okay, I can live with that. So having spent hours making this thing, it didn't actually do what I wanted it to do, which was all a bit frustrating and annoying. Largely because I didn't watch the video enough times to get it to settle into my head. I didn't double check with myself. Is Yeah. It's my fault. It's not anybody else's fault but my own. I think I'm not going to have a gravestone, but if I was going to have a gravestone, that is what I would have on it. It wasn't anybody's fault but my own. That covers just about everything. But there is also the what's up with it. I thought it was really funny. Is also a contender. Maybe I'll find a way of combining the two. I don't know if they can be stuck together or not. I'm not thinking about it now, because if I start thinking about it, I'll forget what I'm talking about. Although I think I've already forgotten what I'm talking about, because as I have discovered in the process of talking to the camera and what I've just said over the last 5 minutes or so, I realise I am a visual thinker. I understand ideas and things visually. I can't put them into words. So when I'm talking about something, I can see what it is in my head. So that's what I'm talking about, what I can see in my head. And that part of me that's doing the narration of me talking about what's in my head doesn't know that everybody else can't see what's in my head. And that is why I struggle to communicate. What this is worth to me or to anyone else in the grand scheme of things is probably not even debatable. You know, there's much more interesting things to debate, like how long does it take for paint to dry before the people watching the paint drying competition decide who the winner is? Or does it have to be perfectly dry? So I shouldn't be involved in this at all. Right, that's all I've got for you. Love yous. Bye.